Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions. I hope your day is going well so far. I am here with a boosted request from Robert, and the name of the band is The Pretty Reckless. I've never heard of this band before, I've never even heard the name, so I'm really excited to get in and find out what they're all about, add a new voice to the channel, let's say. And the song is called 25, and this is the unplugged version as requested. Before we jump into the music, if you don't mind hitting that subscribe button, it really helps the channel a lot. If you would like to help the channel some more, check in the description. There are a couple of ways you can donate to the channel. There's also a way that you can boost your request, and that's described in the description. Super Thanks is also available on YouTube. So after all that, let's jump into the music. Okay, here we go. 25 Unplugged. I'm going to start over for two reasons. One is I was talking. The other one is I forgot to mention we'll go over the lyrics afterwards as well, because they write their own lyrics, I think.
Year one was lots of fun, but nothing lasts forever in my dream.
Okay, I love the piano intro, really beautiful, and then her voice is gorgeous so far too.
Was lots of fun, but nothing lasts forever in my dreams. And two, I followed you because you knew the way, or so it seemed. Three, I still believed that we would be becoming destiny. And four, I wanted more, but you were moving on to better things. 25 and still alive, much longer than expected for a man. At 25, all hope has died, and the glass of my intentions turns to sand and shatters in my hand.
Wow, really good. Really powerful voice there too. She came in softly and then showed the power vocals, and then there's some grit in there too when she's really, or rasp maybe I should say. Yeah, really nice. I love it so far. And the piano and the voice together, I always like that.
So my intentions turns to sand and shatters in my hand. 5 to 6, a lie, a kiss, the secrets that were served we'd never say. Skip to 8, we called it fate, to live to let us die another day. And 9, I saw the signs reflected in the barrel of a gun. And 10, we're here again, and those who loved me burned up in the sun. At 25 and still alive, much longer than expected for a man. At 25, all hope has died, and the glass of my intentions turns to sand, shatters in my hand. Wow. Shatters in
gorgeous.
From 11, 12, I held the future in my grasp. And all through my teens I screamed I may not live much past 21, 2, 3, 4, 21, 2, 3, 4, 21, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. At 25 and still alive, much longer than expected for a man. At 25, our hope has died, and the glass of my intentions, the glass of my intentions, the glass of my intentions turns to sand, shatters in my
Wow.
shatters in my hand, in my hand.
We are at the end. Very, very good. Bit of red bar left, but doesn't seem to be anything else. I will let's see if we can get a better picture there. I will put a link to the artist channel, as I always do, in the description, so make sure to go there and subscribe and like and support the artists as well. If everybody supports everyone, that's great. This was really well done. I was going to say beautiful, and it is beautiful, but of course it's the lyrics seem darker. We're going to look at the lyrics more specifically in a moment. Whether or not I can extract the real meaning of the lyrics, or I end up having my own strange and unusual interpretation, well, there you go. When the first time listening and the first time reading lyrics, sometimes you can be a little bit off base, but I'll do my best, and we'll see. I caught quite a few here, but I wasn't able to put them all together yet, so that's why I like to look at them separately and see if I can. Sometimes I can't. Her voice is really, really good, and when I was looking it up, I did look up Taylor, I think is her name. And I'm not sure if the piano player was Ben Phillips or someone else. I noticed a number of names, and I'm thinking because of the two of them, and those two seem to be credited with writing the song, maybe that's Ben there. Really nice voice, loved it. At the softer moments, but also those power notes that she hit, and that raspiness or grit behind it when she was really belting it out was awesome. And I just love the piano and the piano and voice together, but even just the piano intro was you know, I can listen to piano by itself too, but definitely with Taylor's voice, it was really, really well done. Yeah, loved it a lot. Really good request, Robert. Thank you very much. Let's have a look at the lyrics now. Here we are, The Pretty Reckless by 25, songwriters Taylor Momsen and Benjamin Phillips. Year 1 was lots of fun, but nothing lasts forever in my dreams. And 2, I followed you because you knew the way, or so it seemed. And 3, I still believed that we would be becoming destiny. And 4, I wanted more, but you were moving on to better things. So talking about relationship here, I'm guessing, and then at 25, and it took me a while to figure it out, but I think we're counting 21, 22, 23, 24 rather than 1, 2, 3, 4, but anyway. Yeah, that's rough. At 25 and still alive, much longer than expected for a man. I'm not quite sure, connected to something I'm missing? Because 25 is pretty young, so I don't know. At 25, all hope has died, and the glass of my intentions turns to sand and shatters in my head. So again, I'm not sure what the meaning is, because 25 seems really, really young to me, especially now. The older I get, the younger 25 seems to be. You start seeing police officers driving down the road and you say, why are they giving that 12-year-old a gun? You know, of course they're not 12, but they look like it when you get up there. Yeah. And the glass of my intentions turns to sand. So we get the sentiment here of relationships going bad, your hopes and dreams sort of shattering and dying on you. 5 to 6, a lie, a kiss. The secrets that were served we'd never say. Skip to 8, we called it fate. To live, to let us die another day. So I don't know whether this is, you know, if you're in a bad relationship or situation, you're just dying every day. You just feel like you're dying. Some people feel like that. Going to work every day at a mundane job, you feel that it's basically killing you. Yeah. To live, to let us die another day. And 9, I saw the signs reflected in the barrel of a gun. Yikes. 10, we're here again. Those who love me burned up in the sun. So ruined relationships, relationships that didn't go well. Is there reflected in the barrel of the gun? Is that suicidal intentions? I'm not sure. Thoughts? Maybe, I'm not sure. At 25 and still alive, much longer than expected for a man. At 25, all hope has died and the glass of my intentions turns to sand. Yeah, that's an interesting line, you know, because glass is basically made from sand, isn't it? And shatters in my hand, shatters in my hand. From 11-12, I held the future in my grasp. And all through my teens, I screamed, I may not live much past. Okay, so I may have said something wrong about the numbers there, because now we're in 11, 12, and up to the teens. So I guess we were working our way up to 21, and then we have the 21, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. At 25 and still alive, much longer than expected for a man. I'm just looking to see if I missed something here. Shatters in my hand, in my hand. Okay. Well, some of it seems to be with relationships, but 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't think you'd have if we're talking about the ages 1, 2, 3, and 4. Year 1 was lots of fun, but nothing lasts forever in my dreams. And 2, I followed you because you knew the way, or so it seemed. So maybe just the years of the relationship, you know, the first year of the relationship, second year of the relationship. That's probably it. You're probably sitting there saying, what is wrong with that old man? He's crazy. He doesn't know what he's talking about. But that's okay. I've been told before. But I think it has something to do with, well, with growing up maybe, but also with the relationships that you have later on when he talks 5 to 6, a lie, a kiss, the secrets that were served, we'd never say. Skip to 8, we called it fate to live. So I'm not sure. I think there's a lot of things probably could be extracted. There may have been a meaning meant by Taylor and Benjamin if, you know, when they wrote the song. But once it's out there, the listener or the reader has to interpret it himself or herself. And I don't do a lot of research before I go into songs, especially with a band or a group I've never heard before, because I want to come in cold. I want to hear it the first time and do the interpretation myself rather than hearing what everyone else has already said. So if I'm way off base, well, there you go. I really did enjoy the song. I love the lyrics too. The lyrics are great. As I say, I think you could take, if I read these again in a week or two, I may have a very different interpretation myself even, you know, and if I listen to the song over again, I might also. But I really did enjoy the music. I enjoyed the piano, and I enjoyed Taylor's voice. Thought it was incredible. And yeah, I would be interested in listening to more of the Pretty Reckless. Yeah, sounds pretty reckless in these lyrics. I think they're a bit dark, but that's right up my alley as well. And I also like when there's more than one possible meaning. I do like that too. I try to do that in some of my stories. Some of my stories are fairly straightforward. You'll see links to my short stories down below. Some of them are a little bit more obscure, and I think you can extract a lot of different meanings out of them, and readers do, and that's fine. I knew what I meant when I was writing it, but it's fine if somebody else has a different interpretation. Thank you very much for the request. I really appreciate it. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that notification bell. That helps if videos are blocked. I hope this one isn't, because it takes 3 days or longer to get them through when they're blocked. But if you hit the notification bell, I believe that helps you to get notified anyway. The algorithm gets messed up, so just subscribing doesn't cut it. But please subscribe anyway, because that does help the channel a lot. If you want to help more, check the description, and also check the description for a link to the band so that you can go and support them as well. In the meantime, keep listening, keep having fun. Bye-bye for now.